Wei Li with that right hand.
因为他是4月。
After having done it, it was very successful. In every way you measure success, Fight Island was successful. So, the people who were laughing and all the naysayers and people who thought it couldn't.
Dana White has lavished massive praise on Jiang Wei as rumors swirl about Dakota Ditcha, calling Zhang Wei one of the greatest female fighters of all time and the best in the sport right now. The question on everyone's mind is inevitable. Could Magnum Zhang Wei be the ultimate test for PFL's undefeated phenom, Dakota Dangerous Ditcha?
That belt more than anything. And, I didn't know if there was going to be a knockout or a submission or something like that, but I knew I was begging people to watch that. You know me, man. When I sell fights, I don't beg anybody to watch anything. I was literally begging people to watch this fight.
I'm here with the champ. Ringside with the champ.
While Ditcha dominates the PFL with her perfect 14-0 record and devastating knockout power, Zhang Wei has conquered the UFC's strawweight division and is now targeting flyweight gold. If these two ever meet, it would be the ultimate showdown to determine the true queen of women's 125-pound MMA. Let's start with a fighter everyone's talking about, Zhang Magnum Wei. And when Dana White puts you in the GOAT conversation, you know you're in a league of your own. Her record stands at 26 wins and 3 losses. But it's not just about the numbers. Here's why Jen is the biggest threat to Dakota. She recently vacated her strawweight title to move up to flyweight, setting her sights on Valentina Shevchenko's belt, and the pros are terrified. At 36 years old, Magnum is in her absolute prime. Her striking differential against Amanda Lemos, 296 strikes to 29, is staggering. That wasn't just a fight, it was a statement. She outstruck Lemos by the largest margin in UFC women's history. When Dana White calls her one of the greatest of all time, this is exactly what he means. But now there's a problem for Zhang Wei, a big problem. Her name is Dakota Dangerous Ditcha. At 25 years old and hailing from Manchester, England, she's never lost. 15-0. Perfect. Unblemished. Untouchable. Lisa Howarth, a multiple-time world kickboxing champion, comes from a family of fighters. Her father, Evo Divi from Bulgaria, is a martial artist. Dakota Dangerous Ditcha was a 3-time Muay Thai world champion before even turning pro in MMA, winning gold at the 2016 IFMA World Championships at just 17 years old. And here's her calling card, body shots. She doesn't just knock opponents out, she breaks them. Liver shots, solar plexus, ribs. Dakota attacks the body with surgical precision. 4 of her last fights ended with body punch TKOs, leaving fighters folding in half the moment she lands.
She's a moonlight special, and stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. She weighed in officially at 126 pounds and holds a professional record of 5 victories and no losses. Fighting out of Manchester, England, Dakota Ditcha. If it goes up and keep spit it out because it's painting. And the body. Dakota Ditcha with a quick.
And that victory over Tyler Santos, that's the fight that put the world on notice. Santos had gone to war with Valentina Shevchenko twice and was known for being as tough as nails. Yet Dakota finished her in under 2 rounds, becoming the first person ever to stop her. That's when everyone realized this girl is truly different. Dakota Dangerous Ditcha. GOAT potential versus a perfect record. Experience versus youth. Legend versus future. Dakota has 15 fights. And here's what should terrify Zhang Wei. She's never even been in real trouble. She finishes opponents in the first or second round, and the longest fight of her career was a dominant 3-round decision over Sumiko Inaba. She's never been truly tested. Zhang, at 36, is still elite and dangerous, but she's been through wars. That body has mileage. And now she's moving up to flyweight, cutting less weight, but stepping into a division she's not naturally built for.
She's in big trouble. Dakota Ditcha to the body again for a championship.
Dakota is 25 and in her prime. She's taller, has a longer reach, and is naturally bigger. This is her weight class, having competed at flyweight her entire career. That size advantage is real. Dakota has one submission win, a rear naked choke over Min Hermanson. But more importantly, she's never been taken down and held. Her takedown defense is excellent, and she trains in BJJ. So she's not helpless on the ground. But if Jen can bring the fight there, that could be her advantage. So let's talk strategy. How does each fighter win this super fight? Jen has been through absolute wars with the best in the world. She knows how to survive, adapt, and finish strong. That championship mentality could make all the difference. Dakota's game plan is simple, and simple often wins fights. And here's her secret weapon: power. Jen is tough, Jen is elite, but if Dakota lands a flush body shot, it doesn't matter how tough you are, your body shuts down. Just ask Tyler Santos, Chelsea Hackett, or Cornelia Holm. They all folded under her precision strikes. Plus, Dakota is fresh. She's 25, hasn't been in wars, and her body is pristine. Zhang, on the other hand, has been through absolute battles with Joanna, Rose, and countless others. And that wear and tear matters when moving up in weight at 36. So here we are, back to the question that started it all. Is Jen White truly the biggest threat to Dakota Ditcha? Dana White calls her one of the greatest of all time, capable of beating anyone on the planet. But can she beat Dakota Dangerous Diva?
Okay, you've got to get busy here. You've got to show me something.
Jen Y, and here's why I believe this. Jen Magnum. Y is absolutely one of the greatest women's MMA fighters of all time. Top 3, no debate. What she's accomplished is nothing short of legendary. But styles make fights, and this matchup clearly favors Dakota. My name is John. I'm from China, remember me? The weight class Zhang is moving up to at 36 is where Dakota has spent her entire career. She's naturally bigger, longer, and stronger. Her power speaks for itself. 12 KOs in 15 fights, an 80% finish rate. Zhang is tough, no doubt, but Dakota's body shots are a different level. They shut your body down, taking the fight completely off your feet.
梦想就是一个现在人也实现。
Showdown, where we make history. Oh my.
Dakota Ditcha has just dropped a bombshell that's sending shockwaves through the combat sports world. The undefeated British sensation is making headlines by claiming that her prime is better than prime Ronda Rousey, and she's got UFC legends backing her up